your old shirt in the back of the drawer still smells like rain. And the nights we swore we'd leave this town and never turn around. But dreams like that are made to drown. Your lipstick stain on the photograph, that crooked smile, that reckless laugh. You called it love, I called it fate, but we both knew it came too late. And every song on the radio still plays like it was ours alone. I drive past that diner sign, wondering if you ever think of me sometimes. And take me back to that summer sky when the world was ours and the time flew by. We lit the dark with our careless fire, hearts on our sleeves and burning high. Now I'm stuck in this same old line, rewinding back when you were mine.
I still see you in the mirror steam, barefoot dancing, chasing dreams, your hand in mine, a cigarette glow, the only home I've ever known. You said forever with eyes so wide, but I watched forever start to die. I tried to hold on, you slipped like sand, now I don't even understand. And every mile that I drive alone still leads me back to that empty home. I whisper to the wind sometimes, like you'll answer from the other side.
And take me back to that summer sky when the world was ours and the time flew by. We lit the dark with a careless fire, hearts on our sleeves and burning higher. Now I'm stuck in this same old line, rewinding back when you were mine. All I have are echoes now, your voice in the rain, your last vow. I'd give anything to feel it again, even if it hurts in the end. And take me back to that summer sky, just one more kiss before goodbye. We lit the dark with our careless fire, hearts on our sleeves burning higher. Still stuck in this same old line, forever back when you were mine. Back when you were mine, back when you were mine. Still rewinding back in time.
Parked that rusted Pontiac behind the diner near the railroad tracks. You rolled the windows down real slow, lit one up, played some Tom Petty on the radio. You always knew the perfect line, sang it loud like it was yours, not mine. Tangled hair and cherry lips, midnight love and nicotine hits. You said we were too young to break, but too wild to bend, too real to fake. I swore I'd never let you go, but life don't listen when you say so. Cassettes and cigarettes, you and me and no regrets. We were sparks in the pouring rain, laughing hard at a running pain. Every kiss was a minor threat, wrapped in smoke and silhouettes. Now I'm stuck in the past, I can't forget. Cassettes and cigarettes. You left your denim on my floor, the sleeves still cuffed like they were before. Kept the tape you made that night, your voice between the static lines. I play it back from time to time. You're offbeat but still sound so fine. And when the bridge begins to fade, I hear you say, don't be afraid. We said forever like it was true, but we were kids with nothing to lose. Now you're a ghost I can't outrun, a soundtrack fading with the sun. Cassettes and cigarettes, old flames and no regrets. We were legends in our little town, raised some hell then burned it down. Every song was a deep silhouette, a promise made in a slow sunset, still stuck in a night I can't forget. Cassettes and cigarettes. Say goodbye. And though the world has turned and spun, I still rewind what we begun. Cassettes and cigarettes, you and me ain't over yet. Your laughter plays inside my head, your shadow sleeps inside my bed. Every love since you's a pale duet compared to how our hearts once met. I'm haunted by what we never kept. Cassettes and cigarettes, smoke in the air, tape still plays. I hear your voice and drift away. Cassettes and cigarettes.
I packed my bags before the dawn. The sun was barely holding on. Left a note on the counter bare. Didn't write much, just take care. The engine roared, the tires spun. Another town, another run. But every sign, every exit light still whispers you on sleepless nights. I thought I left you at that door, but you're still riding like before. A shadow in the mirror glass, a past that never really passed. You're the ghost in my rear view, fading lines and skies so blue. You're gone but I can't outrun the girl who said we're not done. Every highway bends back to you, no matter how far I drive through. You're not beside me, but it's true. You're the ghost in my rear view. Across state lines I chase the moon, sing to static, hum your tune. The seat is cold where you once slept, but I still reach without regret. Your sweater's still in the backseat pile, I keep it there, smell you a while. The map says freedom's up ahead, but freedom feels like love instead. The motel clocks keep ticking wrong, but in my head you're every song. Your voice still cuts through every mile, like thunder wrapped in a smile. You're the ghost in my rear view, burnt tail lights and motel blues. You said you'd stay, you'd wait and fight, but silence won that final night. Now every detour, every sign still reads your name, still draws a line. I let go but I still see you. You're the ghost in my rear view. too soon. Maybe we were just out of tune, but I keep driving just to feel like something about us might still be real. You're the ghost in my rearview, like a flame I once flew through. Every town feels just like home, but I still end up all alone. I tell myself I'll start brand new, but I still carry shades of you. No matter how much road I do, you're the ghost in my rearview. You're the ghost.
You left your jacket in my car, still smells like midnight and faded stars. The dashboard light caught your goodbye, but I couldn't look you in the eye. The coffee shop's still open late. I sit alone and tempt my fate. They call my name, I sip and stare. Still see your lipstick on the chair. And everyone says I'll be fine, but they weren't there when you were mine. You were my start, my every plan. Now I'm just a halfway man. We were halfway to forever, just one breath away from never. Holding on like we had time, hearts in sync but out of line. You said love would pull us through, but now it's just me missing you. And I'm lost in the in-between of what was and might have been. I still drive past your old place, hoping time might just erase the echoes of your bare feet running through that hall when we were something. I kept the notes you used to write. You're my always, you're my light. But lights burn out and pages fade, still I read them anyway. The future looked like open skies, now it's just reruns and lullabies. You were the best I ever knew, even if we fell into. We were halfway to forever, fighting storms we thought were weather. Told ourselves we'd never break, but even angels make mistakes. You were my home, my sacred view. Now it's a road I can't ride through, and I'm stuck where dreams begin but never get to end. Maybe in some other life you still wear my ring, I still call you wife. But in this one I let you go, though my hands don't wanna know. We were halfway to forever, like a verse that lost its tether. One more night, one word away from choosing love but walking away. You were the song I never knew how to finish without you. So here I stay beneath the stars, still halfway to where you are. Halfway to forever,
You stood alone near the closing light, shadowed lips in a silver spotlight. The bartender turned down the song, but we still swayed like nothing was wrong. The chairs were stacked, the doors were locked. Time gave up, but we never talked. We just moved like the world stood still, like one last moment was ours to fill. You said no promises, no more lies, but the truth was written in your eyes. We danced like we had something left, but we both knew it was the end. Last dance at midnight, spinning slow beneath the neon light. Our hearts said more than words could find, two ghosts in rhythm, out of time. This ain't a fairy tale, ain't no fight, just a goodbye wrapped in candlelight. We had one more move, one more chance, so we took the last dance. Your perfume lingered like a prayer, soft and warm in the midnight air. I held your hand like I did back then, trying not to break again. The jukebox flickered, track 15, the one we played when we were 17. You smiled like it was years ago, but time don't rewind what it stole. We didn't beg, we didn't cry, we just swayed and closed our eyes as the silence slowly crept. We danced for every tear we wept. Last dance at midnight, under fading chandeliers and dim street light. You pulled me close and held me tight. One more moment, not to make it right. We didn't speak, we didn't run. We knew our time had come undone, but we gave goodbye a second glance in our last lost dance. Maybe in another life we'd still be here at 5:30, but now the record's nearly done. I'm dancing with what we've become. Last dance at midnight, no regrets, just black and white. We faded out, soft and slow, in the only way we know. Now the music's gone, the floor is bare, but I still feel you everywhere. You were my song, my second chance, my goodbye, my last dance. Just one more last dance at midnight. Walked in like thunder, boots on the floor, black leather jacket. I wanted more, that smirk said trouble, and I said yes. We made mistakes we don't confess. Bar nights, back seats, motel keys. You were a wild hymn, I was on my knees. Fast love, slow burn, eyes on fire. We fed the flame and called it desire. We were sinners in a
left your boots by the TV stand. A note that said, don't try to understand. I lit a smoke, watched it burn, played that same damn song on every turn. I still wear that scar like it's your name. Still hear you moan inside the rain. We were war, we were a prayer. We broke the rules cause we didn't care. They all said we wouldn't last, but baby, we outlived the past. And though we crashed like a runaway, you're still the sin I choose today. Leather and love, fast and real. We cut too deep, we love to feel. No fairy tale, no sugar kiss, just teeth and lips and blood and bliss. Now I drink where we used to fight, in parking lots past midnight light. I know you're gone, but it's never enough. I still ache for that leather and love. Maybe you're somewhere dancing slow to a song we swore we'd never know. Maybe you smile when the thunder rolls. Do you still wear black when you lose control? Leather and love, no turning back. We lit the fuse, we cracked the track. Tried to run, but we were bound to fall in flames and hit the ground. And now I sit with your ghost each night, still wearing your sin like it's stitched tight. You were poison I couldn't get rid of, still drunk off that leather and love. Leather and love, still feel it in my blood. Leather and love. You wrote me letters soaked in wine, words that struck like every line was carved from storms and burning skies. Your love like lightning in disguise. You never stayed, you never stalled. Just kiss me hard, then let it fall. I kept each word inside my chest, a thunder roll I can't suppress. You said, forever's just a spark, then vanished when it got too dark. But every flash you left behind still burns like fire inside my mind. Love letters and lightning, you were wild and blinding. You never knocked, you just broke in. Took my soul like it was sin. You left me pages half unread and storm clouds hanging overhead. Now I'm still fighting with love letters and lightning. We kissed on rooftops in the rain. You said you felt too much too plain, but baby you were made of stars. Even when you broke my heart, I kept your scribbles in a drawer beside the boots you never wore. A poem here, a scar there too, proof I once collided with you. You vanished in a flash of flare, but your perfume still haunts the air. Every sky I sleep beneath still carries what you left with me. Love letters and lightning, fast and unforgiving. Time
when the sky starts crying, each word a crack across my chest, each sigh a storm I can't suppress. You were gone before I knew, but everything still screams of you, still struck, still tightening from your love letters and lightning. Your love was lightning, still riding.
The clock strikes 12, the city's asleep, but I'm still pacing, breathless, deep in thoughts of you I can't outrun, of things I did and what I've done. I told you lies to keep you close. Now I'm haunted by your ghost. The silence screams across the floor where you don't dance anymore. The mirror shows a man who knew that love like yours don't come in two. I never meant to lose that light, but I killed it slow each night. This is my midnight confession. I broke a heart I swore was heaven. I let you go, I played it cool. Now I'm left here feeling like a fool. You gave me gold, I gave you gray. Took all your love, then walked away. No church, no priest, no intercession, just me and my midnight confession. I still see you by the open door. Your eyes said I can't do this anymore. I didn't chase, I didn't cry. Now those are the tears I live behind. I read your letter every week, still folded neat, like you'd still peek. The words are soft but hit like war. I just can't love you anymore. I was too proud to beg you stay. Thought you'd be back by Saturday, but days turn months and months turn years, and now your name's just soaked in tears. This is my midnight confession of all my sins and misdirection. I should have fought, should have believed, but all I gave you was a reason to leave. And now I drink to feel your touch. One glass too late, one life too much. God knows I learned my own lesson here in this midnight confession. Maybe you found someone kind who doesn't leave you lost behind. But if you hear this song someday, know I change it all, come what may. This is my midnight confession. No candles lit, no resurrection, just broken chords on this old piano and echoes of your soft soprano. You were love, you were divine, and I let go of something fine. So I sing my own damn penance in this midnight confession. Confession.
dance to in that avenue. Maybe your heart skips like mine every time you hear that line. Radio static and midnight blues, still searching for a piece of you. You're the pulse inside each song, a fading note that plays too long. Frequencies I can't erase. You're the chorus I still chase. And even when the signal dies, you're the whisper in the sky. She walked like rhythm, talked like rhyme, a melody that bent through time. She wore a sadness like a crown, but never let it pull her down. She danced like no one watched her fall. She sang to ghosts inside the hall. I watched her light the darkest room, then vanished like a fading tune. I never said what I should have said, just played along inside my head. And now I write what came too late to pages love will never hate. She was the song I never learned, the chord I missed, the bridge I burned. She played in keys too pure to fade, a voice the silence couldn't break. Now every lyric that I write is haunted by her heat and light. She didn't stay, but she lives on. She was the song. She left a jacket worn and thin, smelled like vinyl and Berlin. She whispered notes beneath her breath, said music's how she feared her death. I play her name on my guitar, it hums like heaven from afar. And though the world just spins along, I still wake up and hear her song. Some people leave, some people stay. She just turned into the air that plays. And in my speakers late at night, I hear her heart inside the white. She was the song I couldn't save, a verse I buried like a grave. She rang like bells through pouring rain, and every echo knows her name. She left before the final line, but still conducts this soul of mine. She's in the silence all night long. She was the song. Maybe she's somewhere still unheard, still humming half-forgotten words. But I would give this whole damn crowd to hear her sing one note out loud. She was the song the stars still play, a timeless ache I can't replay. She taught my heart what sound could do, then disappeared like morning dew. She'll never see this stage I'm on, but every light reflects her gone. I write, I sing, I try to belong to her. She was the song. She was the song, still playing on.
was the song.